Today let's learn 10 mindset habits to develop to be rich. Whether it's rich or poor, everything starts with the right mindset. If you're serious about success, then you need to change how you think. As you study the lives of rich people, you'll notice one consistent theme: a growth mindset. If you've spent any time on social media such as Instagram and YouTube, you would have seen people posting content about their incredibly lavish lifestyles. For some, the images are real. But for others, behind the scenes is a lot of debt, poor credit, and zero savings. Please realize that truly rich people often won't flaunt it. And it's partly why they continue to increase in wealth. They're not buying the latest gadgets, instead, they're building assets. And there's many more of them out there than you can imagine. This is a key differentiator between rich versus poor people. Let's get into specific rich mindset habits that you can start working on today. Number 10. Rich people are not afraid to fail. They're not afraid of trying something new. They see a problem and they are quick to think of solutions to it. They are not afraid of failure because as long as there are lessons to learn, they have not failed. You've certainly achieved wins in the past, but before those wins you've probably also had things not go according to plan. Look back at each of them and you'll notice the lessons you learned in order for you to get to the point of success. Number 9. Rich people learn how to manage their finances. No one is born knowing how to manage their money. Sure, some people are born into families where financial management is modeled well for them. But for the majority of us, that's not the case. Rich people know this and are proactive in managing their finances. A rich person has a budget. A wealthy person has learned how to invest in the stock market. A successful person made it a priority to get out of debt. Beyond that, rich people understand how to use potentially harmful tools to their advantage. Instead of racking up thousands of dollars in consumer debt, rich people will leverage it to start a business if they need to. They use debt to build and they pay it off responsibly. Number 8. Rich people believe in abundance. There's often one core belief that holds poor people back. It's a belief that if my neighbor Babu succeeds, then there's less room for me to succeed. It can often lead to resentment and an assumption that rich people only look out for their own interests. To a person with a poor mindset, resources are always scarce. Rich people, on the other hand, believe in abundance. You've succeeded? Great. Who else can too? Rich people know there's plenty to go around. They do not engage in an us versus them mentality. They focus on providing as much value as they can to as many people as they can. That's their formula for success. You can have everything in life you want, if you will just help other people get what they want. Number 7. Rich people don't work for money. You heard that right. Rich people work to learn. Poor people work for their next paycheck. You see it all around you. Poor people end up working from paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet. Rich people in the meantime grow their skills and abilities and continually rise up the ranks. Once you make money the end goal, you'll be stuck working for it, without growing in your talents and abilities to earn more income. If you work to learn, you'll be well on your way to success. Number 6. Rich people admit when they don't know. It's always better is to admit that you don't know and to ask meaningful questions. Rich people know this and are on a constant search for knowledge. If you're learning from a mentor, ask smart questions. Learn about the challenges they are facing, understand what they are trying to achieve, how they are planning to achieve their goals, and what they've learned from past experiences. Listening always pays off and rich people know this. They gather intel on best practices, new opportunities and potential challenges and solutions. They use this skill when learning, negotiating, exploring, networking, basically every human interaction they have. Number 5. Rich people have productive routines. Netflix, YouTube, and TikTok have been dominating the entertainment scene of late. Millions of hours are viewed each day. While it's great for them, it does little for you, and rich people know this. Most rich people don't spend their time consuming mindless content for hours every day, not at all. Instead, rich people are intentional. They have routines. And they understand that you don't just wake up as a diligent individual out of nowhere. When we talk about routines, we don't just mean waking up at 5 a.m. every day. That's only a tiny part of it. Instead, we're referring to the overall environment rich people put themselves in. Rich people are intentional about the friends they keep. They pay attention to what they feed their minds. And rich people put themselves in environments where success is most likely. Number 4. Wealthy people read a lot. Bill Gates says he reads 50 books a year and it gives him a huge advantage. And he is not alone among rich people who think that reading is the way. However, we're not talking about books that are just for fun, but also those that include information about self-development. They should educate you and give you new ideas. 11% of rich people and 79% of poor people read for entertainment. Number 3. The wealthy eat right. To begin, Tom Corley did his own research to find habits of rich people versus poor people, to find that 70% of wealthy people eat less than 300 junk food calories each day, while 97% of poor people eat more than 300 junk food calories per day. The lesson to be learned? Your body is a temple. Treat it as such. Number 2. The wealthy do not disclose all. Blurting out every thought or idea is not going to get you very far in the business world. According to Corley, only 11.6% of the wealthy will blurt out what's on their mind, compared to a whopping 69% of the poor. There is nothing wrong with keeping thoughts and ideas to yourself. People will flock to you when they see your success. You will look like a superhero and they will want to know your little-known secrets to wealth. Number 1. The wealthy keep a to-do list. They stay organized. We've all heard the saying spinning your wheels. Being organized by keeping a to-do list is one of the habits of the wealthy that may seem too simple to be true. Research shows that 81% of the wealthy keep a to-do list, while only 19% of the poor will. Now you may decide your mindset to be a rich or a poor person. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe for more interesting videos.